only interested in others. You do not focus on yourself. When are you going to listen to Lauren? When are you going to realise that things have to change? First, you have the car accident and you lose your voice. Secondly, you have the breakdown in Schiphol Airport. And then when you do finally lose your job, you shut down altogether. You're not Mrs. Invincible. What I see is someone that needs to change. Have you ever heard of the term imposter syndrome? Where you feel like you have to prove yourself to others, and that you feel that you've got this lack of self-belief, and that you're always taking on more things all the time. And I looked at him, and I knew that I was suffering with imposter syndrome. I'd been trying to be this corporate persona that didn't fit with me, and I had to change. But the problem is that I still had some major changes that I had to think about for the future. And yet, mentally, I wasn't able to. I couldn't even speak to my family and friends. I didn't know what to do. Have you ever felt like an imposter? What did you do? What did you change? Now, taking us forwards to July, I suddenly get this, I'm in the garden, the sun is shining, I'm listening to the birds singing, and the phone rings. Oh, hi Bob. Yeah, how you doing? Thank you so much for checking in. Yep, I took the redundancy. How am I doing? Well, surprisingly enough, amazing. Yeah, and that's despite not being able to see you through lockdown. What did I do? I reset. I took my dogs out walking. I did yoga. I did gardening. And at the same time, I listened to things about imposter syndrome. And I did reset. And I did re-energise. And I did reshape. And that started with me recuperating and spending more time with my family, my friends. And the wonderful thing, Bob, was that I realised that I didn't want to be this corporate persona. I wanted to make change. I loved who I was. Have you ever been in a situation where you realise you can take back control? How excited did you feel when you made that change? What did you do? Well, I decided that I was going to set up my own business, I was going to create my own leadership program, and I was going to find a way that I could help others to be inspired. And I knew there were risks. I had the risk of financial risk, no corporate behind me. My husband is medically retired. I've got no other income coming in. And I didn't know anything about running a business, but I knew I could do this. And that was despite this little imposter whispering in my ear every now and again. But over time, with the support of my coach, I did create my own leadership program. And I created a name that resonated with me, Metamorph for Success. And with that, my first reward was that I actually helped my husband find his why. And I transformed his way of thinking, and now he's doing something he loves. Secondly, I helped my client, Lisa, find her why, and now she is running her own business, and she's back in control. And finally, I've been helping a large organisation, a charity, to help find their why and solidify it. And their objective is to be able to feed the city of Sheffield in a sustainable way. What a way. And all of that has enabled me to write a chapter in the book, Risk and Reward, speak at international events, and serve my clients with the visionary paradigm philosophy to help them to find their why and be more successful and fulfilled in life. So yes, sometimes it is hard to look forward to the future, and yet it can be a catalyst of transformation into something truly wonderful.